Welcome back to the Fab Maniac YouTube channel, hot and new off the press. No, but in all seriousness, I want to introduce you to this wonderful COVID-19 lockdown fashion statement here. So I've had to do a normal day's work from home for my day job today, 8:30 to 5:30, hence the work shirt. And then it's feeling like there's been a dumping of snow on the ranges nearby or maybe further south, and the wind is icy. So I have opted for my wonderful dressing gown, and I have just kept that on till lunchtime, which it is now. And of course my cap, because my hair is just a mess. So it's good times. And I guess just pointing that out because if you want to try out a new bit of facial hair or do something whack, have fun dressing up in your PJs all day, whatever, just go for it. No one will see. It's lockdown, and just enjoy yourself in your space and whatnot. So following on from yesterday, I just had a little search. No stores or anyone, to be honest, contacted me, which is completely fair enough. Probably didn't see it, and it takes a bit of effort and whatever. But I wanted to promote, just for players, more options, things to do. So for anyone Australia-based, maybe slightly more, it's not really a big time difference to New Zealand, of course, in most cases. But two stores, I believe, based over there is RC Crew. And of course the Midian Guard. So I believe the Midian Guard are doing leagues as well, and RC Crew are just doing one-off events maybe most weeks. So have a look for those, maybe on the main fan page, or if you're part of a Flesh and Blood Australia group, that sort of thing. And another one for anyone internationally, also with this weekend's up-and-coming Road to Nationals. If you want more games or more tips, or just, to smoothen out your experience and learning with Tabletop Simulator, there is a dedicated Facebook group for that now also, which is simply Flesh and Blood TTS Group. So have a look for that. There's over 100 members. You can get a game pretty quickly. People just talking about functions of the program. And it's, a good group to be a part of. So check out those things. And if you're not already playing online, definitely give it a whirl, just for this time before we can get back into stores, into those brick and mortar, amazing LGS stores. LGSs that, keep the stuff going for us in the Flesh and Blood. And of course, that is the main priority and focus of Legend Story Studios, is to actually reinvigorate and give real good support with their product and their game and so on to local gaming stores, which we should all support. So, pack opening today. What have we got here? Another Viserai. Shall we go for that? Why not? Doesn't hurt. Crack it open. Hope you're well, whether you're a day off, working from home, if you're just not working currently. I hope you're enjoying your day or your night or whatever it is for you. Teklo Pistol, Young Azalea, Back Alley Breakline, Rifting Yellow, Sunkiss Red, bit of life there, Lead the Charge Red, Nalrune gloves. Got to have at least one piece of Nalrune equipment, I would think, in your equipment, in your 80 cards, in your deck. Particularly important to note the Arcane Barrier number. So all the Nalrune equipments are Arcane Barrier 1, which means that you can pay a resource to prevent 1 damage from an arcane source. Now, this is particularly important, of course, if you don't already know, to Runeblade, to Viserai's way of dealing arcane damage. So all of his rune chant tokens are individual sources of damage. So even if 7 are coming at you, it's really going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So Arcane Barrier 1, if you pitch a blue, you can prevent 3 of those. If you're looking at something like the legendary generic equipment, the Arcanite Skull Cap, once you're on lower life, you have to pay 3 resource to prevent up to 3 damage from 1 source. So you're basically pitching a blue to prevent 1 rune chant token. So yes, aside from the Skull Cap, make sure, if you feel like Runeblade's going to be about, which I personally would say he will be, make sure you have at least one piece of Nalrune equipment, which is obviously in all 4 head, chest, arms, legs. That's my main tip for today. Throttle red, powerful, hits for 6. Sikkim arrow, go again arrow for 4 in red. Zipper hit red. This is another heavy red pack, so very strong. Interesting to see what these sort of packs come out like when you're thinking of sealed deck or draft format. They tend to, from what I can see so far, tend to lean toward, either a lot of reds or a fair few blues, and then yellows kind of mixed in there, which interestingly is kind of a way to maybe approach your deck building in many cases as well. Absorb the Ether is a rare, so that's a defense reaction for Wizard, and its particular plus side is that it gives your next arcane spell that turn does +2 damage. So if you can get off an instant, it buffs it up after you've blocked, so it's pretty nice. Spellblade Assault looks kind of unassuming, but it is an attack that only costs 2, and it creates 2 Rune Chant tokens for you, so pretty good there for old Viserai. And a foil red, Lead the Charge, so not a bad foil to pick there. This one, of course, any action card with cost 0 or greater is the upside, so any spell or card that you're playing, for the fact that it's red and only pitches for 1, when you play it you get an action point, so yeah, means you can go again after a Tome of Fandel. It can simply give Command and Conquer go again, which is a bit broken. Yeah, it's a good card, Lead the Charge. So that's it for today. If you're not already online, remember, check out Tabletop Simulator through Steam. Join Flesh and Blood TTS group for some tips and tricks and games. And RC Crew and the Midian Guard, of course, based in Australia, running some online gaming for y'all. So yeah, I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Exploit and explore those awesome at-home fashions, and perhaps post a photo of your style currently under this video if you get a second, or want to provide a laugh for everyone. Awesome. Catch ya. Bye.